Mazda has been named Consumer Reports' safest new car brand. It starts with our approach. Every Mazda comes standard with proactive safety features, so you're more aware of what's around you, more focused on the road ahead, and ready before problems ever start. Mazda, more of what matters most to you. Go to MazdaUSA.com to learn more. Consumer Reports does not endorse or promote any product.
The perfect lunch combo. That first bite of your favorite sub, followed by ice-cold Pepsi. Add a couple of friends, and now that's next level. Suddenly, the laughs get louder, the stories keep flowing, and the food tastes better. Because Pepsi brings out more flavor, more fun, and more of the moment. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi Zero Sugar today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Golfweek Amateur Tour proudly presents Golfweek Amateur Tour, the podcast, talking about all things Golfweek Amateur Tour, including interviews with tour directors, players, and course professionals. Now here are your hosts, Tim Newman and El Paso Las Cruces Tour Director, Chris Rocha.
Chris, welcome back. This is
I'm glad to be back.
It's the first day of school edition of Golfweek Amateur Tour, the podcast.
Right now, guys get to go and practice if they weren't able to during the day because their kids are in school. It's been a wild week, trying to get school supplies and all of that fun stuff. And pretty sure you'll have a hand in it real soon when your grandkids get into the school age.
Yeah. Well, so the youngest will start. The youngest is a month old. She's not starting anything. The oldest will be in first grade this year. Now, here, I'm actually back home now. South Carolina schools started this week, and obviously, I think most southern schools did, but Pennsylvania doesn't start till I think the week before, either the week of Labor Day or the week before Labor Day. So they still have some time. Yeah, so I still got the kids for another week and a half, man. I don't know if you can see the bags under my eyes or not. But,
they're usually there.
They're usually. Wow, I always look that good, huh? Well, we're back on the regional winners trail, and our first guest. It's been about 2 weeks for them at the Blacksburg Regional, and I say this about all the ones that we've been to. You got to go. So I wasn't there this year, but I was there last year. It's a beautiful facility out there in Blacksburg at the Dye River course, and it's not an easy track. I'll just put it that way. So I don't know if you remember last year they had a bunch of storms, and the course had been flooded.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So this year, I didn't go out there, but just heard really good things about the course, and Lyle and Sean always do a good job running it anyway. But anyway, let's go ahead and welcome in. How come we've done this 1,000 times, but have never done it before? Let's go ahead and welcome in our first guest from the Richmond Tour, the B Flight champion, Tim VanSickle. Tim, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations on that win. I wasn't out there this year, but I was out there last year, and that's a beautiful property, and it's a pretty tough course.
It's gorgeous, and it's definitely the hardest greens I've ever hit into.
Yeah,
for approach shots.
Yeah, why is that?
Just the greens are elevated, and in front of the greens and around the greens, there's a lot of slopes and hills and different angles, and the grass around the green isn't very easy to chip on. So I think it's like some different type of Bermuda. And it always seems like the grain is into you, so
it
makes it a little difficult.
Yeah, it's. I'm just gonna make a joke here. It's that southern bluegrass down there in Blacksburg.
Yeah.
And you've been around for, I think, since 2010, and Lyle and Sean always do a good job with their tournaments, and I know they make that regional really special.
Yeah, they always do a great job with all of their events, but that's just a separate thing. I played in it last year, and tee to green, could have played with anybody, but I got around the greens and couldn't come out with it last year, and put on a great event this year. The course was in amazing shape. It didn't rain at all I think we might have had one tiny little shower that lasted about 10 minutes. But it didn't rain at all during the round. But literally, as soon as the round was over, as soon as my clubs hit the truck bed, the bottom fell out both days.
Wow. You got lucky, because especially out there, if it rains a little bit and then stops, the humidity out there would be brutal.
Yeah, and the rough gets almost impossible. Yeah.
Well, you say you were there last year and this year. You came away with a win this year, and you did something that's kind of rare. You didn't have the low round of the day either day.
No, I didn't. And honestly, I was playing so bad the second round. I was only 4 back. That's my sweet spot. On 2 days, I love being about 3 or 4 strokes back. And so I was right where I wanted to be after day one. And honestly, I shot at 81 day one, played okay, hit great drives. Irons weren't that great, but my chipping and putting was phenomenal. And then Sunday, tee balls were okay. Same thing. Couldn't make as many putts. I almost gave up mid-round. I was like, this ain't gonna work. I'm playing horrible. I'm way out of it. But I did know I started on hole 8, I believe, and I started on 7, day 2. I did know that those first 6 holes on the front, I tend to play those very, very well. So, we pushed through on the rest of the back 9 and got to hole 1. Almost eagled that. I eagled that earlier in the week. Hit it in from 84 yards out.
Wow. And
ended up making birdie on 1. Had a birdie putt on 2, missed it. Birdie putt on 3, missed it. So I was playing pretty good. And the 3 people who had a chance were in my group, me and 2 other guys. So on the second to last hole was a par 3, number 5. And hadn't hit really a good iron shot all day. Stuck it to about 8 foot, 2 putted for par. The guy that was in the lead bogeyed. So we go to the final hole, and I'm thinking, okay, me and this guy are tied. So if we both tie the hole, we play in a playoff. And I thought the other guy was out of it. In reality, because the live scoring was a little messed up, in reality, I was in the lead by 1, tied with the other guy, David Hotze, and Kevin Briers was 1 back. So we hit our tee balls. I tried to get a little aggressive with mine, hit it out to the left in the hazard, but I had about 110 yards to the pin. They both hit theirs in the fairway, but they had a little harder angle. So David hits his, goes over the back of the green. I hit mine, come up short, but in the fairway. Kevin hits his short, but in the rough. Kevin and I chip up to about 12 foot. David duffs his first chip and then kind of gets himself out of it there. Kevin has about a 12-foot, 2-inch putt, and I got a 12-foot putt. So we are thinking that if Kevin makes his, I have to make mine to go to a playoff. Kevin drains his putt. So now I'm thinking I have to drain my putt to go to a playoff. And I couldn't get a read on the putt. So I was like, from this way, it looks like it's going to break to the left. From that way, it looks like I said, I'm going to put it right in the middle.
There you go.
Late night bites with friends? Already hard to beat. That first too hot bite of fries you couldn't wait for, followed by ice cold Pepsi. Now that hits different. Suddenly, the energy kicks back in, the night goes longer, and the laughs don't stop. Because Pepsi brings out more flavor, more fun, and more of the moment. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi Zero Sugar today.
Put it right in the middle, perfect pace, dropped in the center of the cup. And so at that point, we think that Kevin and I are going to a playoff, and then we got the score together, and I ended up winning by 1. But it was a clutch putt for sure.
See, I think
that's why.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say that's why I don't trust the live scoring. And when I was
Yeah.
leading at Big Cedar, I didn't want anything to do with live scoring because you never know. You could, think you're up 3 and a triple bogey, and you still tie, and then you pull in and you lost by 2. Like
Yep.
you never
Yep.
know with that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sad thing was I was keeping the paper card, but I didn't have anything like tallied up or figured out,
Mhm.
But it was it kind of took a little bit of the excitement of the win away, because if I would have known that was a putt for the win, honestly I probably would have missed it. I probably would have played it safe and be like, just get it in for par, and or get it in for bogey and go to a playoff, So
Right.
maybe it helped.
Well, that's the other piece of the mental game. Everybody does a little bit different. If you're looking at that live score, or even if you're looking at the paper score. So when I do a paper score, and I haven't done it in a while, I'm always know where I am based on the winner. If I'm close, if I'm not close,
Right.
that doesn't really matter. And that's probably to my detriment. Especially being when I was playing as a tour director. It's very hard to do both, and in that distraction. But with the live score stuff, that can really play with you with your mental game, not knowing for sure if it's right or if it's not right.
Right. Yeah.
But Kevin had a phenomenal first day. Shot 77 on that course. That's pretty good, man.
But he hits the ball like he doesn't miss fairways. Like he off the tee, he's gonna hit the ball straight. He doesn't hit it very far, but he's gonna hit it straight. And his game, he's got a solid game.
Yeah.
And David Hotze, he's the same. Like he's just a very solid golfer. So that's why I almost gave up in the middle of the second round, because I was like, man, these they don't really miss. I can't. Even though I felt like I was playing horrible, but I really wasn't playing that bad. But it just not how I've been playing recently.
Mhm.
So
Right.
But
Well, what was it like, being in that league group, and you guys are going back and forth really all day?
yeah, well, honestly, I don't think I had a chance until that second to last hole. I was like, well, we were on the tee box of the par 4 just before that par 3. And on the tee box, I told them, this determines if me and Kevin go to a playoff or not, because I'm thinking about the last scoring. So I bombed my drive out there. I hit a horrible shot out to the right. I missed a pitch and wedge out to the right by 40 yards.
Wow.
Probably. So I have an impossible chip on an uphill lie of like a greater than 45-degree slope that the ball is laying on. Stick it to about 2.5 feet and make the putt for par. So then we go to the par 3, stick it to 8 feet. He misses the green, and I 2-putt for par. So that hole is what put me back in it.
That's awesome.
But it was a fight the last 3 holes. The whole other rest of the round, I felt like I was getting my butt kicked.
Well, as I'm looking at the scores, David was the only one out of that final group that got a skin, and I think that super skin paid $320, something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he did. I forget which hole it was he birdied, but yeah, he got.
I think it was I think it was 18.
I don't think I got any skins on. I think I birdied number 1, but I didn't get a skin for it. That's a fairly easy hole, but
yeah, but that's such a tough course.
It's a tough course. There's a lot of places you cannot miss.
Right. Right.
Yeah, there's the whole that's what 10, 11, 12, 13. You have water left. So, and there's not a whole lot of room that you can miss left.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right, they have the hazards, the tall grass hazards, so you can't miss. And then coming back, like 14, 15, they have out of bounds left. So Saturday is I had one bad tee shot on Saturday. I snap hooked it left out of bounds on the first tee shot. And then that was in my head all day Sunday. So I was kind of babying driver on those holes on Sunday, but
Well, it worked.
It's a tough track.
Yeah. It really is. But let's talk about Golf Week in general. You've been around since 2010. It's a long time.
16 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know Lyle and Sean appreciate that. But what keeps you coming back?
For one, it's the camaraderie. The relationships that you build on tour, and the people that you get to meet and network with and interact with, from all walks of life and different career fields. And, then there's people that's similar that you can relate to, that you connect with. And I've known Sean for probably 17, 18 years. So Sean is primarily the reason why I joined the tour 16 years ago.
Okay.
And, I was a lot younger back then and different point of my life. And the Golfweek Tour got me through a lot of ups and downs in life. So it was kind of my stabilizing balance, my escape.
Right. I understand. Go ahead, Chris.
But yeah, the events that they put on and the people, man, that's why I keep coming back.
Yeah. Well, that area up there, I ran DC Tour for a number of years. And it's as close as those three tours are, DC now with Richmond and Tidewater, there's a lot of good golf up there that people don't realize. And, it's a ton of good golfers. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ton of good golfers.
Yeah, there's the competition in B Flight right now is pretty stiff. So I'm trying to make it to A Flight so I can hit driver on a few more holes, but well,
you're close.
Every
man.
time
you're 9-9.
Every time I think I'm there, I shoot around like I did this weekend.
Well, we'll keep it up. I'm looking at your points race. I always think it's kind of funny when the tour director's leading the points race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something going.
Hey,
what's up with that, Chris?
They still got to play. They still got to play every shot.
Sean's short game is.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, his short game is unmatched. He might struggle a little bit here and there with that driver, but if you ever figured that out and could stay, he would be a he's a force to be reckoned with. His short game is unmatched.
Yeah.
But last year I won the points race for B Flight, and played a little bit more consistent last year. I haven't played as much golf last year. I played more golf last year than I have my whole entire life. So I think I had taken a couple years off the tour because of my back. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to play golf again, honestly.
Late night bites with friends? Already hard to beat. That first too hot bite of fries you couldn't wait for, followed by ice cold Pepsi. Now that hits different. Suddenly, the energy kicks back in, the night goes longer, and the laughs don't stop. Because Pepsi brings out more flavor, more fun, and more of the moment. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi Zero Sugar today.
Sold all my stuff, and when I knew I wanted to come back, I took my kids and my wife to Topgolf. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to hit the ball. And I had no pain in my back. So I was like, you know what? I put a golf simulator in my garage because I didn't want to come back and embarrass myself on B Flight. So came back, and the first tournament of the year, it was like 26 degrees and sleeting. I had just taken the wrappers off of my irons and my putter. I shot an 82 with 6 3-putts.
Wow.
But so I'm working on getting the simulator back in my garage. I'm waiting for it to be delivered, and I'm setting it all back up. Literally, hopefully today it comes in. If not, by Wednesday of next week.
That's awesome. The number of people that actually do that and have simulators in the garage, or somewhere on their property, where they build a shed for it, like Matt does up in Minneapolis. You would be surprised. There's a ton of people that are doing that on tour. When I
do it now.
Say again,
Chris? There's so much technology out there and so many different brands that it's easier to do it now than it was 5-10 years ago when there was only one or two that you can choose from, and it was a whole another house mortgage to just get it installed. Now you just need a decent computer and a screen and hopefully no windows around, and you're good to go.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I bought the whole enclosure setup.
Yeah.
I went a little overboard, but I have goals. So my goal is to make it to the A Flight, win a tournament or two in A Flight, and then make it to Champ Flight and win one tournament in Champ Flight. I started out in D Flight as like a 25 handicap, and 2010 was kind of like my first real year ever playing golf. And won some tournaments in D Flight, moved to C Flight, won some tournaments in C Flight, moved to B Flight, won a ton of tournaments since I've been in B Flight. Now I just got to make it to A Flight. So that's my goal. Joined the country club here last year, so I can work on my chipping and my putting and get that dialed in. That's actually been what's saving me lately. So that's the goal, is to make it to A Flight, win a few tournaments, make it to Champ Flight. As soon as I win one tournament, I might retire. I don't know.
Don't retire. Don't retire. Keep at it. And I don't want to make you feel bad about yourself, but Chris has a 17-year-old on his tour that started off in D Flight and shot 67 in a tournament recently and won his state high school championship last year. 17 years old.
That's awesome.
How about that?
Yeah, I'm trying. I have two boys. 16, or he'll be 16. My youngest is 15. My oldest is 17, about to be 18. And I'm trying to get them to where they can hit the ball decent enough to where they can come play on some tour events. But we're working on that to get them integrated into the system.
Yeah, I love seeing fathers and sons out there. I mean, because a lot of us got involved because of our dads playing golf. And that time, that time on the golf course or at the range with your dad, your grandfather, your son, grandson, however that works out for you is special time.
Yeah, it sure is. Yep.
Chris, you're working on that, aren't you? You got to get them out there. They're old enough.
I am. Actually, my youngest, he's in 6th grade now, and they have a golf club. And he's like,
nice.
Can I join? I go, yeah, of course you can join. We still have your set. We'll dust it off for you, but we still got it.
My kids think they should be able to beat Scotty already. They've only played 2 official golf rounds in their life, and they
have no idea.
They're big baseball stars. My wife is the same way. My wife goes with me. We play in a couples choose up on Friday nights, and she thinks that she should be the leader of the PGA, the women's golf league.
Right.
Already, and she's probably played about. She did almost have a hole-in-one her very first time on a 163-yard par 3 with a driver. Hit it to about 6 inches and missed the 6-inch putt.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
But if she would have had a hole-in-one before me, I've been playing golf 16 years, and I've been very close, within inches, multiple times. Never had one.
Well, you're due.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I can feel it.
What's your favorite course that you played being on tour?
Favorite course that I've played? I would probably have to say it's a toss-up between the Pete Dye River course in Blacksburg and Sequoia National.
Okay. Yeah, that Sequoia National out there is beautiful, man. I tell you.
I played Schoolmaster this year also for the Muscle Shoals Regional. And that course, I really didn't think it was going to be in that good a shape. Phenomenal course in phenomenal shape.
Man.
Yeah.
Chris, we got to get back out on the road, man.
I know. I've never been out there to play. It'd be fun.
It's the Fighting Joe and the Schoolmaster. The Fighting Joe was tough and it was very windy. I shot at 81, 1 stroke back after day 1. That could have been an easy 76, 77. Missed a few putts inside 3 feet. Day 2, shot 90 something. It was at the Fighting Joe course. The wind was just, I hit the ball high, and I was trying to hit the ball low. And when I try to hit the ball low, it usually goes left. So I got to work on that too. But
yeah, I'm used to the wind out here. That's all we get.
I say this, but the Muscle Shoals area it's got a rich music history, but also there's golf courses out there that are, like you said, are really good that nobody knows about.
Yeah, that Schoolmaster, the Fighting Joe is what everybody thinks is a nicer course, but that Schoolmaster, I was I was very impressed with everything. It was probably the nicest shaped golf course I've played on tour ever.
Nice.
Wow.
There wasn't a bad spot ever.
Mhm.
There wasn't a piece of grass that was not in perfect condition, and it was a tough track too. But it was just in great shape. Yeah. But the Pete Dye, that tournament is just Lyle and Sean and Nicole, they just do a great job.
They do.
Then the staff at the river course is like, there's nothing else like it. There's
Right,
nothing
they're
else
on
like it.
They're on.
Yeah,
it.
The staff and the way that they run the tournament is amazing. Like,
And it's tucked back there too. Like if you didn't know that course was there, you would have no idea that course there. It's tucked back there, and where nobody knows about anything back there.
yeah, it's in a different spot for sure. Like I said, if you didn't have the GPS set to go there, you wouldn't go there.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
The next thing is we have the Players Cup at the O'Connell course in North Carolina. That's coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
The 15th
That's a big
and
deal.
16th. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. So, and then after that, I'm not sure what I'm signing up for after that, but I know we have the Challenge Cup with Louisiana.
Okay.
And then we have nationals. And I've last year, tee to green, I probably hit 15 green and regulations and still couldn't shoot better than 85.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Here's a little tune to help you remember. Same drive, different day. Don't you wish you were getting away? Pack your bags and come on through. Texas, Ohio, Alaska, we're up there too. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Well, I hope you like my little song. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
So when I went to nationals in 2010, I just remember the greens being so fast. Like, I hit everything past the hole.
Right.
So this year we had a lot of rain down there prior to nationals. I couldn't get the ball to the hole for anything. So it was a little different than I was expecting. And but I got some things worked out with the short game. So this year I'm predicting a top 10 finish in nationals.
Oh, okay. That's
25th last year with probably 33 3 putts. So this year I'm predicting top 10.
Okay. That's good.
Interesting.
Chris, Chris is licking his lips here. Like,
I didn't get to play last year, so I'm excited this year, and maybe we'll be paired together as regional winners. Maybe Tim can put a award in there for us.
Hey, I have no sway with nothing. I get nothing,
Yeah, but you're married to the right hand woman.
Yeah, that what that gets me? That gets me if I don't walk the straight. If I don't walk the straight line, then that gets me in trouble.
Well, top 10, good. I mean, I think the last time I got to play, I was top 25, something like that. I'm looking forward to our Directors Cup that we have there every year because technically I'm 1 for 1.
Nice. What flight are you in, Chris?
He's in B Flight.
B Flight?
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Chris has actually had not surprising. It sounds like I'm surprised that Chris is having a good year.
Right. It just sounds like he's surprised.
But I'm not. When Chris gets out of his own way, Chris is a good player. But he got his first hole in one. He won a regional. He's been shooting some low scores, and he also has a simulator in his garage.
I do too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm literally as soon as we get off this call, I'm going to Home Depot to buy the plywood and stuff to build my trophy shelves in my
There you go.
garage
Dude,
simulator.
That'd be awesome. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see you down here in October.
Yes, sir. See you soon. Thank y'all for having me. Have a great day.
Let's take a break from the show to hear about Srixon's ZX Mark II irons.
A great iron set needs more than good looks. It's got to be fast and got to be pure. But good looks never hurt either. The all-new ZX Mark II irons from Srixon.
Tim, great guest with Tim. I hope we were able to play. If he goes to nationals, that'd be kind of cool. I like when we talk with guys that are in my flight.
Yeah.
And then we meet up at nationals and kind of get to compare each other's game to each other and just have a good time. Have something that we have in common and doesn't make it awkward. Random 4 people that you've never met before. So I think it's kind of cool that we're meeting all these regional winners and moving on from there.
Yeah, it's awesome, and to shoot what he shot at that course over 2 days and not have the low round either day and win, that's a pretty big feat.
Right. You're hoping for a lot of help from other guys at that point.
Well, he was just solid. Put together 2 solid rounds, and that's when you start looking at national championship. Yeah, you might have somebody that's going to go low one day, but they still got to play 2 other solid rounds. So you're not gonna win a national championship by not putting together back to back good rounds.
Right. Oh, I've been there. I know. It ain't easy, but it's also nice when you're in the top of the group on the 3rd day and you're just trying to make prize pool and battle your way back. Then that's fun too.
Yeah. Or just shooting for pins, man. Get some skin money
at that point. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
But, going off the trend of interviewing regional winners, we had the B Flight regional winner up there. I figured we'd interview me as another regional winner, but the show's not about me.
You don't count.
And we've already talked about it. But we did get a guest from my tour, who I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think he's missed an episode that we posted. He'll text me randomly about funny stories we talk about, or whatnot. So let's bring him in from El Paso Las Cruces Tour. Jordan Morrow.
Damn, I was on it this time. Say, Jordan, I think you're the first person I've let in like right away. I figured it out.
I stalled too, so you could find it.
It's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
So before we get started, really in depth anything, we were talking about my grandkids before we got on. You got yours with you all the time. How much fun is that, man?
It's a lot of fun. They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun too.
Yeah. I tell people I love being a dad, but there's nothing better than being pops.
Yeah.
Even if they don't let me go to sleep. The other thing I want to ask you about is Chris keeps complaining that you keep trying to hit him with a golf ball. I get it, but why?
Well, it might be a little suspicious since he's number 1 in the points race and I'm number 2.
Okay.
But I'm also really not that accurate, so I don't think that's what it is.
Well, I was gonna say, Jordan's been around since, what did we say, 2020?
Yeah.
But this year recently, he's been like my cheerleader. He was with me in Car Partners when I got my hole-in-one. Then, like you mentioned, he was the one who hit me in the head and gave me a concussion. And then most recently at our tournament, off like a 20-yard shot, he almost nailed me again in the rib. So either he's just out to get me or he's a good luck charm. I don't know. I don't know if getting hit by a golf ball is good luck, but he's the man that everybody will now know has tried to hit me twice already.
Well, maybe he was hoping you would save him again. Save the ball and bounce it, keep it in play.
There was no saving that round. It was a rough day.
And that ball was screaming. I didn't. If you saw video, I didn't know if I should go forward, back, duck, jump. It was insane.
Well, just don't hit him in the head anymore, because we can't be having him laid up with concussions.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll try not to.
So one of the things that you've done this year, which I think is probably the best thing I've seen from the tour in a while, is what you're doing before the round, interviewing players. What are you going to shoot? And then following up after the round. What's been the feedback that you've gotten from that from the players?
A lot of them liked it. A lot of them didn't want to be on it.
Come on, you got to have some fun with it, though, right? I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
that's really what it's all about. How did you come up with that idea? Because again, I think it's hilarious. I think it's fun. I think it's great. It obviously gets people involved on a different levels. How'd you come up with that idea?
Me and Chris both saw it on Instagram,
Okay,
and Chris decided we should do it.
so he decided we should do it, or decided you should do it.
Well, he decided I should be the one that.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I just gave him one mic. I said, "Here, go ask people what they're gonna shoot."
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
I mean, we haven't done that in a while, honestly.
Yeah.
I think we need to do that again. Thank you for reminding us. But a lot of guys liked it. I thought it was kind of funny to see what ended up happening afterwards. And then, as you could tell, the scores got a little bit higher as we interviewed people. Instead of like their exceptional round they think they'd shoot, they were getting more realistic, and it was getting more closer. But maybe we'll bring it up at the next event and see what happens. I'm curious now to see what people are going to do.
Yeah, definitely. Great also.
Yeah, I think that's you should do that all the time. Again, it's Jordan. That means you.
Yeah. Just tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
You probably don't have anything else to do, like warm up or.
Oh, I don't warm up. Don't want to waste any good shots or Dick Chris.
So what you're telling me is your B Flight is so deep that the top two players don't ever get to warm up, and nobody can catch you.
Yeah, I guess that's this.
We're just athletes, Tim. You should know this by now.
That's awesome. We're athletes. What Jordan, like Chris mentioned, you've been around since 2020, and you don't miss either. I mean, 126 rounds in just under 7 years.
Yeah, I try not to miss any. The tour's made me a lot better golfer than I was when I joined.
So why did you join? What got you involved?
Just having some type of competition again, because I was an athlete growing up in high school and hadn't really had any real competitive things to do since I got older. I couldn't do football anymore. Can't really do basketball anymore. So golf is what it is.
I understand.
So I just wanted to be competitive again, and that's when I started doing it and started playing pretty decent again.
So what's your lowest round you've had on tour?
I think Chris probably has it pulled up, but maybe a 76.
Yeah, see, 76.
Somewhere mid 70s.
That's it?
Yeah.
Probably. I'm not a sandbagger like you.
Yeah, so you got a bunch of 78, 79s.
Yeah.
You got 76 was in last year, 2025. Where'd it go?
Yeah. I might have been the Lynx. I think I went pretty low there.
Everybody goes low there.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Yeah, the Lynx at Sierra Blanca.
Yep. That's where we'll be next.
That's next weekend. Is it 2 day for you guys next weekend?
Couple weeks. A few weeks.
Couple weeks, 2 day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting some Arizona guys to come down and play, which will be nice. They haven't come down to play one of our events. But yeah, I mean, Sierra Blanca, pretty straightforward course, nothing too crazy. What you see is what you get. Back nine, you can see some elk and some deer, which is kind of cool. Sunday is the day, though, that you'll want to watch, because we go up to a course called Rainmakers Golf Club, the nickname of Painmakers. And I'll send you some photos, because there's some holes where you have literally a canyon go right through the middle of the fairway. And if your ball goes in that canyon, you're not getting it back out. You need a support team and a pulley just to climb back out.
No, they can have it. It's theirs.
Yeah. At that point, it's theirs.
How many balls do you think are down there?
There's a lot.
few of mine.
Nice.
There's a lot. If you just look down,
Do you see them down there?
you could claim that one of those balls is yours.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I mean, we call it the Paymaker, and that's where we kind of make, our champion is born there. Because it'll be low numbers on Saturday, and it'll make you feel good, and then we'll go and humble you on Sunday.
That's all right. We'll take it. Anytime you can take a low number, you'll take it, even if the next one isn't so good. But
Right.
Exactly.
let me find it again. Also, Jordan. Oh my gosh. Well, the second day last year you didn't shoot too bad. You went 76-82.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I think I won that one. I've beat the Heat twice.
Okay.
That's it?
How many times have you won beat the Heat?
Like 4?
Oh my
You're like
God.
LeBron though. You've been in it a long time.
Well, Jordan, you're sitting at a 9.9. When are you going to move up to A Flight?
I
you're
think
close.
some of my low scores are about to fall off, so I don't know if my handicap will be going down anytime soon unless I do real good.
Actually,
soon.
all of your scores that are used in your handicap are from this year. Every one of them.
Are they? Yeah.
Yep.
See, I've gotten better this year, I'm telling you.
I think he'll make the jump when I make the jump, Tim.
Like Chris says, when it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chris, you're due to go back soon.
Yeah, I know.
But you're obviously, we've talked about this. You're having a really good year, which is good, especially coming from what you did last year. A lot going on, and
Right.
so
That concussion, ankle injuries, you name it. But
throwing up at the golf course,
yeah,
losing your car keys. all
was that
stuff.
me?
Yeah, that was you. Did you forget about that?
I did.
See? Oh my gosh. Here we go.
But I mean, yeah, we'll eventually get up there. I think once I beat the Heat, then I won't have to play the other 2 events and still win the flight and be okay for B Flight and Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
Be a
Jordan,
good director and
when are we going to get you out to Nationals?
I'm hoping soon. I was telling Chris that I need to find an NIL deal to get that flame flight up there.
Well, tell Gabe to pick you up on the way out. He drives that van. All you got to do is hold on to the van.
He's hitchhiking.
Oh man. Well, we got to get you out here soon, man, because you've got to experience it. It's probably the funnest week of the year.
I did play my first year.
Okay.
My first year on tour, I played out there. I did not play well because it's a lot different golf out there than it is.
Oh, it's very
over here.
different. Yeah.
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 But that was COVID year, and flights were $90 round trip, so that's why I didn't miss it.
Yeah, but I just looking at what you played. Almost all the courses are my favorites. You played 2 that are not.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, the Cup course isn't bad, but at least from my perspective, when you compare it to some of the other ones we play, it just doesn't. There's nothing wrong with that course, but it just doesn't match up with the Jones course, or
Hampton Hall,
Hilton National, Golden Bear. It just, there's nothing wrong with any of those courses. Although I'm not talking bad about Oyster Reef. The thing with Oyster Reef is I hate their greens. They're small and they're very difficult to read. But Oyster Reef has the best restaurant of all the golf courses on the island. So
that would have been good to know.
See, I'm generally stationed there either for the golf week or seniors, to run the course, and I'm thankful for that because I eat lunch there. I'll pay to eat lunch there as opposed to get free lunch over at
The hub.
You know what I'm talking about. What's the name of that course?
It's not Rubbery Trent.
No.
Palmetto Dunes.
Yeah.
Palmetto Dunes?
Palmetto Dunes is I can't believe I can't remember it. Palmetto Dunes is the community. The Hills course, Arthur Hills.
Yeah.
Arthur Hills.
Arthur Hills, Palmetto Dunes.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, I'm tired. Oh boy, what's your favorite course that you're playing on tour?
It's probably going to be Rainmakers.
Okay.
It is my favorite. It is it's tough, but it's a lot of fun and it's beautiful.
Surprised you didn't say Demi.
I mean, I love Dimming too, but it's not as free as Rainmakers.
Well, you played pretty well out there a couple weeks ago.
In Dimming, at the Invitational, I did
Yeah.
okay. I won a couple matches, made it to the championship round,
Mm-hmm.
and then played 16 pretty good holes and 2 really bad holes.
And
So
that'll
I
do
didn't
it,
win
though.
the championship.
Yeah, but that I mean, when you're in that type of competition, that'll do it, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and there was no triple bogey max in that
Oh,
tournament.
well.
I had a 9 on a par 4 and
Wow.
a 7 on a par 3. That's what lost.
That's
me
what
the
did it. That's what did
Yeah.
it.
tournament. Yep.
Well,
I did bring a Easter egg out for Chris. I don't know if he's seen it or not.
It's blurry. Can't tell. It's still blurry. I can't tell.
Okay.
Rockwind Golf Course. Does that ring a bell?
No, we don't play there anymore.
We haven't played there since he went
I'll tell you.
75-90 to lose the tournament. That tournament.
that's awesome. That is
No, it's
awesome.
not. It is not awesome.
It
Of
was
course
pretty
it is.
awesome.
Of course it is. Chris, it's always good when somebody else gives you a hard time instead of me. Man, Jordan, of all the people on the tour, and you can't say Chris, is there anybody who you've met that you really enjoy playing with?
Ahmet Lopez. He's a lot
Okay.
of fun to play with.
He's another one that we will never get on this podcast.
Why is that?
Just we're not.
He's hilarious.
Okay.
He's super competitive when it comes to the Ryder Cup. He's probably our
Yeah, I
most
guess.
competitive guy for the Ryder Cup. I think he lives for it.
All right. Have you gotten him on the what you're going to score?
Did we get him? I don't think we did.
I don't think we have.
We'll have to do
Maybe,
it.
maybe one episode we'll do what the directors will score.
Yeah.
But the last time I did it, I said I was going to shoot a 78, and actually I hit 98. So maybe not.
Why'd you shoot 98?
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
I almost lost 2 wedges and a 7-iron on that course.
2 wedges and a 7-iron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the sad part is it was a very short course.
It happens, man. Don't be upset.
It
So-
was a little bit.
I'll talk to you like I talk to my granddaughter. It's just a game. You're not going to win every time. Relax.
Right.
That's the way it is.
It's just the way it is, man. You'll be okay. Oh my-
He's still in first in points.
Yeah, but you're right on his heels. I mean,
Yeah. I need to make it out to some of those regionals to catch him.
well, really, all you got to do is if you win,
Redesso.
win the 2-day,
Yep. That's what kind of got me, is he won that regional out there.
Mm-hmm.
He got a big boost there.
Yeah, that's what did it. So
I was watching the scoreboard, not liking it.
He was texting me, "Don't miss that putt."
oh, see, I even I don't take it that far, but but every once in a while when I'm watching, I see he's doing good. I do text him. I don't know if that throws him off or not. So
No, it doesn't. I don't look at my phone anyways.
I actually made him a championship poster for that one and sent it to him on AI.
hey, how come
I made one of Tim and his brother, but his brother ended up letting that win go slip through his fingers.
Yeah, that would have been cool if they both won. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, well, Jordan, thanks so much for spending some time with us today, but I appreciate it, and see if we can get you an NIL deal, get you out here in October.
All right, sounds good. Thank
Bring
you.
the whole family.
Hey,
All right, buddy. Take care.
Keep listening to our podcast.
Will do.
Let's take a break from the show to hear about Srixon's ZX Mark II drivers.
ZX Mark II drivers are for major players, major winners, major power. All new ZX Mark II drivers, only from Srixon.
Well, that was an interesting conversation with Jordan. He talks more than he did this episode, and I know he's going to listen. He's going to hear all this. But I mean, he's a true fan for us and the podcast and loves it. Doesn't miss an episode. I mean, he competed in the shirt contest. I don't know if you guys noticed that he had the shirt on with our pretty faces. So he's all aboard for Golf Week, for the podcast. And I'm glad we were able to get him on, because he's been asking to get on. And I told him he has to wait till he wins 3 events in a row, and he can't. As long as I'm playing, he's not going to do that. So it was a good timing for us to get him on.
Well, it was good to see him. I appreciate his support, and I know you appreciate what he does for you on a daily basis with tournaments and helping herd the cats and everything else. Need more people like him on tour.
Yeah. I've tell you, every tour director needs to find somebody like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is willing to get there early and help out. And really doesn't ask for anything in return. He just wants to be part of it. He wants to be in there. And I mean, he'll help check in if we're low on staff, which is awesome.
Well, that's not
now,
true.
if you do get him talking though, then he does wander, and it's like, come on, I gotta herd that little cat so he can go herd the rest of the cats.
I get it, but he does want something. He wants to hit you with a golf ball.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to figure out if he's doing it on purpose or on accident, or maybe on purpose but making it sound like accident. I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see.
He's gonna be paired 6 groups behind me.
Well, you're lucky to have him, and we're lucky to have his support. So, Jordan, we appreciate it. And just so you know, we will have another B Flight regional winner next time. The one we had scheduled, it had surgery and didn't clear it with us beforehand.
Right?
You
should.
right.
If you would have known beforehand, we would have had the interview before he had surgery.
Yeah. People. Priorities, man. Priorities.
Well, speaking of regionals, we have one that's going to finish up once this podcast has posted.
Yep.
And then we only have 2 more regionals left, and then it's about a month and a half, and we're at Hilton Head.
Yeah, so I'm pulling up the last 2 regionals now, to see what they're looking like. Right. Let's see here. There we go. Still got 24 spots for TPC. So get your registration in. There's 24 spots open and 67 on the wait list.
Yeah, so it's a matter of get your payment in
Yeah. Get it in.
quickly.
That's crazy right there. Let's see here. And French Lick. It's 20 spots still available. You know, and I would say either one of them, get to either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that one has 56 on the wait list. So get your payment in.
Yep,
What's
last
up?
chance to get extra points that probably some of your tour members might not get.
Yeah.
If you're going for the important races, last chance to get automatically qualified for nationals. If you're at the bottom of your points, so anything can happen.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that wait list right now. Rick Wigginton's on the wait list. Rick, you got to get it in. I know you're listening. LC Cheeks from D.C. Titus, Milton Tyrell from D.C. Titus Simmons and Milton Tyrell from D.C. Man. Bunch of DCs on the wait list. I'd say get your registrations and payments in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait. Don't sleep on it. Yeah, it actually looks like DC is going to have a pretty big showing up there. They got a bunch of people already paid and on the list.
And that's a Sunday, Monday, huh? A Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday.
Interesting.
You know, so you get up there. I think you get up there Friday. I think last year they did a. I think they did something on Friday, and something on Saturday, and then the 2-day. Let me pull up that schedule. Let's see here. Yeah, so they've got the Sultan's Run on Saturday. Nothing on Friday, but Sultan's Run on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday at French Lit.
I will have to get out there one year.
Well,
but again, like Gabe told you, you're gonna have to kidnap me, and deal with his wrath if you do. So,
well, I mean, he'd have to chase me down in the van.
In the national land.
Yeah. So get registered or get your payments in for the last couple of regionals. We've got Chris. This comes out on the 10th, so we've got only 50 days of the season left before national championship.
Right. It's crazy. It goes by so fast every year.
It does.
But then, as we say every year, then the directors get maybe a month off, and then it's scheduling the next year, start promoting, get everything ready to go, because my season starts end of January. So even though we start early, we have less time to prepare.
Yeah, that seems to happen. That time seems to shrink every year. But I just pulled up the course assignments, and I know we've talked about them before for national championship. But man, A Flight, Country Club of Hilton Head, Oyster Reef, Hampton Hall. B Flight, Trent Jones, Golden Bear, and Arthur Hills. And bottom B Flight goes to Oyster Reef. C Flight.
I thought B Flight had Hampton Hall.
You know what? It's 2025.
Oof.
Don't listen to what Tim says. I'm pulling that right from the website. Oh boy, dude, I'm tired. Tim is wrong. Don't listen to him. Yeah, that's from last year. Oh well. Wait a second. Here we go.
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
I found it. Champ Flight is Golden Bear, Arthur Hills, Palmetto Dunes, and Trent Jones.
Okay.
A Flight is Trent Jones, Golden Bear, and Arthur Hills, Palmetto Dunes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
B
B
Flight,
Flight,
Hampton Hall.
Country Club of Hilton Head and Golden Bear, and Oyster Reef if you're in the bottom half on Sunday.
Yep.
C Flight is Oyster Reef, Trent Jones, and Hampton Hall. D Flight is Arthur Hills, Palmetto Dunes, Oyster Reef, Country Club of Hilton Head.
All solid, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I tell you, though, if I had my choice, I would be in B1.
Oh, well, I'll let you know how it goes. Because that's my plan.
And even a B1 doesn't have Trent Jones in it. So you know that's
Right.
a good mix.
I'm telling you, I'm eager to get down there and play from last year's debacle. Oh. I can't wait.
So let me ask you, if you weren't in B Flight, let's just say you're looking at, and you could choose any flight with that rotation course, what would it be?
Let me look at it again. I kind of like the Champ and A rotation.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think Golden Bear gives them a little bit of relief, a little easier course. I mean, Robert Trent Jones is what it is, but the Hills course is also challenging.
Yeah.
And there's some holes that if you're not paying attention to what you're trying to do, you can find a high score real quick.
Absolutely.
So I like those. I'm not a big fan of Oyster Reef, so that kind of takes C Flight out of it, even though I do like Robert Trent on Saturday and I do like Hampton Hall on Sunday for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because even Sunday, Hampton Hall, you could be middle of the pack and still have a low round and chance to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would say if I had to choose one, I would probably go with Champ Flight. You know, scoring round on Friday, manageable round on Saturday, and then just survive the best you can on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in the top quarter of that flight, going into Sunday, you have a chance. Even if they are Champ Flighters.
But see, with the Champ Flight, especially at Trent Jones, right? And I keep going back. You know, I think about the Champ Flight players that we've talked to that have done really well, how smart they are. Picking their spots, hitting their spots. And if you can do that at Robert Trent Jones, you can shoot a low score. You really can. It may get tough on the back nine with the wind, with the ocean winds.
Right.
But on the front nine, and then the last three holes when the backer got that par 3 with that tree, 18, I'd say is, depending on where they have the pin, it's a par is a good score.
Right.
So if you pick your spots, you can still shoot a good low round there.
You can, but it still takes a lot out of you.
Yeah. I'm not saying I can't. I can't.
Right.
I'm talking about the
champ guys.
The champ guys. The smart ones, the good players. That's all. So what do you got going on next couple weeks?
Our 2-day major that we talked about, And then we got a week off, and we go out to Scottsdale for the regional. And then my final single day and tour final in September, and then start packing for October. Practice, go get my yardages for Hilton Head and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But me, my brother, our friend Sazo, we're all going to nationals. We booked a golf adventure driving down from Charlotte.
Okay.
We're going to play Tot Hill Farms up there near Charlotte.
Okay.
And then we're going to play TPC Myrtle Beach.
When you find that one?
Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Drive down to Hilton Head and go to our director's meeting and have a good time.
That's when it all starts.
That's when the madness starts.
Exactly. All right, my friend. Hope
Go get
Diana
some
gets
rest.
better. Hope Diana
Thank
feels better. Have fun at Lubbock. Is there fun stuff doing in Lubbock? I don't know. I'm not being funny. I've been there.
I think what, 2 decades ago it was a dry city, a dry town. But
Wow.
I don't know if it's still or not.
Even with the college there? What?
Even with the college there. I think because of the college being there. Them Texas Tech Red Raiders or something else.
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right.
They think it's fun to throw tortillas at football games. You tell me if they need to be drinking.
Nah, probably not. Probably not, my friend. All right. Well, hope the boys had a good first week of school. Getting back into the swing of it.
Oh, it's been tough, but we're getting back in it.
Yeah.
But you go get some rest. Enjoy your grandkids.
All right, my friend. I'll talk to you.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
Saturday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Hannity. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Hannity. Hannity, bring it on.